This new recipe will leave you speechless. The Strawberry Love Popsicle was a huge hit, so continuing this special love fruit series, today I'm going to teach you how to make the Grape Love Gourmet Popsicle, and I'm going to show you 2 filling options. I'll teach you how to make it with the crunchy shell and also with that candy apple-style syrup. This video is super complete, so watch it calmly, without skipping any steps in this recipe, so you can make the perfect Grape Love Gourmet Popsicle. And if you want to learn the Pistachio Strawberry Love Popsicle too, leave a comment saying, "I want the Pistachio Popsicle," and I'll bring that one as well. And if you missed the Strawberry Love Gourmet Popsicle recipe, the one you're seeing now, I'll leave the link in the description. Go check it out, it's unmissable. And while you're at it, leave your like at the start of the video because the recipe is top tier. So come with me and check out the step-by-step. I'll start by teaching you how to make the syrup that goes inside the bag. In a saucepan, with the heat still off, add 1 cup of sugar. My cup is 240 milliliters, 1.5 cups of water at room temperature. And since this is the Grape Love Popsicle, I'll be using lime green soft gel coloring. You can also use liquid green coloring. Add the coloring gradually and mix well until you reach the desired shade. After reaching the color you want, mix thoroughly until you no longer feel any sugar grains at the bottom of the pan. This part is very important because once the syrup is on the stove, you can't keep stirring it, or it will crystallize. So mix it very well, and only then turn the heat on. I've mixed it very well here until there's not a single grain of sugar left. Now just turn on medium heat, and don't stir anymore, otherwise your syrup will crystallize. Let it cook until it reaches the right stage. I'll come back and show you the point. To know if it's ready, don't stir. Just scoop a little with the spoon and lift it to see if it's forming a thread. It's not ready yet, but I'll show you when it is. And this is the point. You'll notice that when you pour a drop from the spoon, it falls and creates a thread at the end. Can you see that? That's the thread stage. Once it gets to that point, turn off the heat immediately and transfer to another container. Let it cool without stirring. Here's how the syrup looks. Once it's cooled, it turned out beautiful. I'm transferring it to a squeeze bottle to make filling the popsicle bags easier. To make the base, in a blender add 1 liter of whole milk, the Ninho Brigadeiro I showed you in the Strawberry Love Popsicle video. I won't teach it again here, so the video doesn't get too long. Gives the ingredient amounts are in the video description. Gives the Brigadeiro should be warm. Next, add 1 tablespoon of ice cream stabilizer or 1.5 grams of CMC blend for about 3 minutes. If your base foams too much, let it rest and skim off the excess with a spoon. To make the shell, I've already got 330 grams of melted white chocolate. I'll be adding 30 grams of chocolate to each popsicle bag. As I mentioned earlier, I'm showing you both filling options, and you can choose whichever you prefer. The chocolate can be any brand. You can even use compound chocolate if you prefer. You can melt the chocolate in the microwave in 20-second intervals. White chocolate is very sensitive or over a double boiler. With the chocolate melted, it's time to color it that classic grape love tone. Here I'm using FAB's Neo color dye for chocolate and lime green. Add it gradually and mix well until it reaches your desired shade. Here are the fillings ready. I've transferred the syrup to a squeeze bottle to make it easier to fill, and the chocolate turned out in this beautiful color. Inside the popsicle bag, I'll also be adding green grapes. It's important to use seedless grapes. I chose to use green grapes, but you can use any seedless variety you prefer. To make the version with the chocolate shell, add 30 grams of melted chocolate to each bag. When spreading, gently use your fingers to avoid visible streaks. To assemble the popsicle, start by adding a little of the base, then 2 or 3 grapes, and fill up with more base. Important! When preparing the base earlier, I showed you a 1-liter recipe, but I doubled it later to make both versions, the one with the shell and the one with the syrup. But you can just make 1 liter and choose whichever filling you prefer. I brought both versions here because, in the Strawberry Love video, many of you wanted to see the candy apple-style syrup version. That's why I'm showing both, so you can decide what works best for you. To make the version with the syrup, I'll add 15 grams of syrup to each bag. If you go a gram over, that's okay. Now spread it out and repeat the same process. Add a little base, some grapes, and top off with more base. And you need to see what this popsicle looks like once frozen. The syrup settles on one side, so when you cut into the popsicle, that dripping syrup effect will definitely catch attention. I've finished filling all the popsicle bags. Gives 11 with chocolate shell. Gives 11 with syrup. Remember, I doubled the base recipe to make 22 popsicles. Now I'll freeze them and show you the final result, up close. But before that, comment below if you want to learn the Pistachio Strawberry Love Popsicle. If you're new here and you love popsicle recipes or sell them for a living, Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. There are new videos every day on this channel. In the video description, you'll find the ingredient list, popsicle bag size, recipe yield, link to our Telegram group. If you didn't know, we have a Telegram group where you can. Gives share photos of your production, gives ask questions, gives connect with other popsicle makers just like you. To join, just click the link in the video description. And now let's see the final result of this Grape Love Popsicle. Look at the one with syrup, it's mouth-watering just to look at. Make this recipe with confidence, it's guaranteed to be a hit. Take advantage of this love fruit trend. Strawberry love, grape love, passion fruit love. Everything has a love version nowadays, right? So jump on the trend and make some real money with it. Tell me in the comments which version you liked best. Gives the one with candy apple syrup, or gives the one with chocolate shell? Which one is your favorite? Now I'll show you how the Grape Love Popsicle turned out with the chocolate shell. As you can see, the shell is perfect. And look at the inside, this base is super creamy. Try it out, you're going to love it. I really hope you enjoyed today's recipes. I hope I answered all your questions, but if you still have any, just leave them in the comments. I'll reply as soon as I can. And the second recipe will blow your mind with how easy it is. Did you know it's possible to make creamy coconut candy without sweetened condensed milk? It's a practical dessert made with just 3 ingredients. Just mix, pour into little cups, and refrigerate. It's the perfect dessert to bring last minute to a June festival or to sell by order for birthdays too. Besides teaching you the easiest creamy coconut recipe you've ever seen, I'm also going to show you another budget-friendly desserty new cup option for you to make and sell. So if you want to see both recipes, stick with me and go ahead and hit that like button at the beginning of the video because this recipe is top-notch and it's so easy you won't even need a blender. I'll start by adding 2 cartons of heavy cream into a bowl. This recipe yields a lot, so if you prefer, you can cut the ingredients in half. I'll also add 2 cups of powdered milk, any brand will do. If you want to use Ninho, that's fine too. After mixing well, it reached a very smooth consistency. The next step is to add shredded coconut and mix well. I'm using 200 grams of moist, sweetened shredded coconut. I'm using the store-bought kind that comes in a bag. If you want to use fresh coconut, you can, but the shelf life of your dessert will be much shorter. That's because store-bought coconut is processed to last much longer. Fresh coconut hasn't gone through any treatment before you use it in your dessert. In the video description, I'll leave the full ingredient list and the shelf life for this dessert, so don't forget to check it out, and that's it. As I said, this dessert is very practical. Now just fill the cups and refrigerate. If you want to make this dessert the way I'm showing you, then make a chocolate ganache and pour it on top. You'll have a delicious Prestígio-style dessert in a cup. I'm using 50 milliliters disposable cups, those small coffee cups, you know, but you can use any kind of cup you like. Acrylic cups or little dessert glasses work great too. With these 50 milliliters cups, I got 19 servings. Or you can use 100 milliliters containers and get 9 servings. If you're just making this to enjoy at home, you can use individual dessert glasses or a serving dish. When filling the cups, if you have a piping bag, it'll help a lot, but you can also do it like I'm doing here, with a spoon. I finished with some shredded coconut on top. Now just refrigerate for about 2 hours or until it's nice and cold. After chilling, this dessert reached a wonderful consistency. And if you don't like overly sweet desserts, you'll love this one. It's just the right amount of sweetness. Let me know in the comments if you liked it and if you're going to try this recipe. I'll pop it in the fridge for a bit and then come back to show you the final result. Now check out how creamy this dessert is. If you want more easy recipes like this, just mix and fill the cups. Leave a comment saying, "I want more," and I'll make them. Okay? Make this recipe at home and then tell me what you think. The result will surprise you. And of course, stick around for the second recipe, which is just as good. The last recipe is just as easy as the first one. Few ingredients, super budget-friendly, just the way you like it. And to keep this kind of content going on the channel, I really count on your support. So please don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Your comments are super important even. If you don't usually comment, it only takes a second. Commenting helps me out, supports my work, and shows YouTube that this content is valuable, so it gets recommended to more people. So this way, I help you, and you help me. Now, let's get to the recipe. I'll start by adding 400 milliliters of hot water to the blender. The water is really hot because it's going to dissolve the gelatin. 2 packets of gelatin in the flavor of your choice. I'm using lime, but you can also use passion fruit, strawberry, they're all delicious. I'll blend just to dissolve the gelatin. It's dissolved now. Next, I'll add 1 carton of sweetened condensed milk substitute. If you prefer, you can use regular condensed milk. I'm using the substitute to make the recipe more affordable. And honestly, it doesn't make much difference in this recipe. In the video description, you'll find the full ingredient list. Done blending, and here's how it looks. I remove the excess foam with a spoon. I'll pour the mixture into these cups with lids. Guys, I bought these cups at a packaging store in my city. I paid only 5.50 reals for 10 units. They come wrapped in plastic film because the store buys in bulk and sells them in smaller packs of 10. So it's worth buying this way too. And look how cute these cups are. They come with lids. If you're making a decorated dessert, the lid won't get in the way because it's designed like this. Now I'll fill the cups and refrigerate. I'm closing them up now, popping them in the fridge, and I'll come back to show you how they turned out once they're set. Once they're firm, I'm going to top them with a bit of chocolate sprinkles, but you can decorate however you like or leave them plain. This batch made 10 cups, and the cool thing about this packaging is that you can add your logo to it. Look how nice it looks. The dessert is already chilled. As I told you, I finished it with chocolate sprinkles, but that's optional. Would you like to learn over 100 amazing gourmet popsicle recipes? Click the link in the video description and get my complete guide with the best gourmet popsicle recipes. By purchasing the guide, you'll also receive a bonus ebook with 50 recipes, fit, detox, alcoholic, and budget-friendly. To get yours, just access the link in the video description. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll reply to you. I really hope you loved this recipe, guys. Just look how creamy it is. And the taste, I don't even need to describe it, right? Now imagine making this dessert in passion fruit or strawberry flavor. How delicious would that be? You could also add some jam on top passion fruit or strawberry jam. Not only does it look amazing, it tastes amazing too. I'll wrap it up here. My loves, I really hope you enjoyed this recipe a lot. See you in the next video.